Hey, Ryu, when did Japanese anime actually begin?
Oh, great question. You might not believe it. But Japanese anime has been around for over 100 years.
Whoa, seriously? Anime existed that long ago?
Yep. Today, we're diving deep into the history of Japanese anime, from its origins to the 1960s.
What was the very first Japanese anime?
That would be Namakura Gatana, The Dull Sword, released in 1917. It was directed by Koichi Junichi, and it's the oldest surviving Japanese animated film.
Wow, a 100-year-old anime still exists? What's it about?
It's a short comedy about a samurai who buys a dull sword and totally fails in battle.
So even back then, anime had a lot of humor.
In the 1920s and 1930s, more anime creators like Kitayama Seitaro, Murata Sanae, and Masaoka Kinzo started making animations.
What kind of anime did they make?
For example, in 1933, Masaoka Kenzo created Chikarato Onano Yononaka, The World of Power and Women, which was Japan's first anime with sound. He also introduced cell animation, a technique that really improved anime production.
Oh, cell animation, that's the method. Where characters are drawn on transparent sheets and layered over backgrounds, right?
Exactly. That made animation much more efficient and helped anime develop further.
Did they continue making anime during the war?
Yeah, but mainly as wartime propaganda. One famous example is Momotaro Umi no Shinpei, Momotaro, Sacred Sailors, released in 1945.
Wait, Momotaro? The kid with the peach?
Yep, but in this version, Momotaro and his animal friends are Navy soldiers fighting in the war.
What? That's such a drastic change.
Well, the government used anime to promote war efforts. This movie was also Japan's first ever full-length animated film, running 74 minutes.
So, what happened to anime after the war?
Japan's film industry was severely damaged. But by the 1950s, anime started making a comeback. The biggest turning point was the founding of Toei Doga, now Toei Animation, in 1956.
Toei Animation? They're still making anime today, right?
Yep, and in 1958, they released Hakujaden, The White Snake Enchantress, Japan's first full-color animated film.
A color anime movie? What was it about?
It was directed by Yabushita Taiji, and based on a Chinese legend about a white snake spirit who falls in love with a human. It was heavily inspired by Disney, but also had a unique Japanese touch.
So even back then, anime was influenced by Disney, while developing its own style. What about TV anime? When did that start?
That started with Astro Boy, Tetsuwan Atom in 1963, which was Japan's first full-length TV anime series.
Oh, that's a classic by Tezuka Osamu.
Exactly, and it established the format of 30-minute weekly anime episodes, which is still the standard today.
But producing an anime episode every week must have been tough, right?
Yep, that's why Tezuka Osamu introduced limited animation techniques to cut production costs.
Limited animation?
Instead of fully animating every movement, they reused backgrounds, reduced the number of frames, and only moved specific parts, like mouths during dialogue.
Oh, that makes sense. It saved time and money while keeping the story going.
Exactly. This technique became a defining feature of Japanese anime and helped shape its unique visual style.
Wow, today's lesson was packed with interesting history.
Yep, from the first anime in 1917, through the wartime propaganda era to the birth of TV anime with Astro Boy in 1963, Japanese animation evolved so much over the years.
And limited animation helped anime become more affordable and efficient, allowing the industry to grow.
Exactly, and from here, anime would continue evolving into what we know today.
Next time, let's dive into the anime boom from the 1970s onward.
Sounds like a plan. See you in the next video.
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.